Ever notice how coffee alone feels like a runaway train? But add L-theanine and suddenly you're driving it? There's actual neuroscience behind that. Caffeine by itself is pure gas pedal. It blocks adenosine receptors in your brain. Those are the time to rest signals. Block them, and boom, you feel alert. But here's the catch. Caffeine also triggers your adrenal glands to dump cortisol and adrenaline into your bloodstream. That's the jittery, heart-racing part. Your stress hormones spike. You get the focus, sure, but you also get the anxiety, the shallow breathing, the feeling like you drank lightning. Now, L-theanine. It's an amino acid found almost exclusively in tea leaves, and it does something caffeine can't. It changes your brain waves. L-theanine amplifies alpha wave activity in your brain. Alpha waves are associated with calm focus. Think meditation, flow states, that relaxed but alert feeling. Here's where it gets interesting. L-theanine doesn't block caffeine's adenosine effects. It leaves the focus alone, but it blunts the cortisol spike. It modulates your stress response. You still get the adenosine blockade keeping you awake and sharp, but the panic button? That gets turned way down. L-theanine also influences GABA, serotonin, and dopamine pathways. It shifts your neurochemistry toward calm without sedation. You're alert, but not wired. So when you combine them, caffeine keeps you awake and focused, while L-theanine smooths out the rough edges. It's like adding a co-pilot to your rocket. Studies back this up. People taking caffeine plus L-theanine show better sustained attention, faster reaction times, and less mental fatigue than caffeine alone. The magic ratio? Most research uses 2-to-1. So if you're having 100 milligrams of caffeine, pair it with 200 milligrams of L-theanine. Green tea gives you both naturally, though the ratio is closer to 1-to-1. That's why matcha drinkers rave about clean energy. It's built-in synergy. But let's be real. If you're a coffee person, you're not switching to tea just for brain chemistry. That's where standalone L-theanine comes in. You can take L-theanine as a capsule or powder. 200 milligrams with your morning coffee, and you've engineered the same effect green tea gives naturally. L-theanine absorbs quickly, usually within 30 to 40 minutes. So you'll feel the smoothing effect right as the caffeine is peaking. Perfect timing. And here's the bonus. People report less of an energy crash later. The cortisol roller coaster gets flattened out, so the come down is gentler. No jitters, no racing heart, no mid-afternoon cortisol hangover. Just smooth, sustained focus that actually feels sustainable. Does tolerance build? Not really. L-theanine doesn't downregulate receptors the way caffeine does. You can use this combo daily without diminishing returns. Side effects are rare. Some people report mild drowsiness at very high doses, like 500 milligrams or more. But at 200, almost universally well tolerated. Best taken in the morning or early afternoon. L-theanine is calming but not sedating. Still, if you're sensitive, maybe skip the evening dose. This combo shines during focus work. Writing, coding, studying, anything that needs sustained attention without mental static. It's cognitive cruise control. Even creative tasks benefit. The alpha wave state L-theanine promotes is the same brainwave pattern you see in flow states. Calm alertness unlocks ideas. Look, this isn't a miracle stack. If you're sleep deprived or burned out, no supplement fixes that. But as a tool, it's legitimately one of the best. The real benefit is consistency. You get energy you can actually use, not borrowed adrenaline you pay back later. That's rare in the supplement world. Who's this for? Anyone who relies on caffeine but hates the side effects. Students, knowledge workers, anyone chasing focus without the jitters. It's one of the simplest upgrades to your daily routine. Same caffeine habit, just better execution. Add L-theanine. Feel the difference within a week. That's the science. Caffeine for focus, L-theanine for calm, both together for balance. Subscribe. New supplement breakdowns every week. See you next time.